What's up, and welcome to the show. We are listening to Star Fucking Hipsters with the intro, and then Dumpster to the Grave off of From the Dumpster to the Grave. Welcome to Cacophony. Oh, I almost say Cacophony of Evil. That's what I think I'm actually going to end up calling this show. But Cacophony of Treble, as per a comment last night. I'm still kind of processing that. We had the biggest live stream ever. Previously, the biggest live stream ever had been 65 views, so that's not hard to beat. Just beat that by like 5 times. I thought the previous time was the Taylor Swift effect. I'm trying to figure out what it was this time. Was it drones? Some of the people in the comments had like drone in their name, so it's pretty suggestive of the fact that something about drones is what brought them. If you were there for the leftover crack, so this is an LoC pre-funk. Technically, I am heading out to go see them soon. That's why this is an early edition. It's also it's going to be necessitatively short. But yeah, or The Faint. If fans were, I may play some of them. They're playing here on Friday, or the DJ set on Friday. But yeah, I'm heading out to El Corazon in just a little bit, but this is the pre-funk. In the meantime, yeah, I do have some news I will get to. And although I've labeled this a news show, and I really do think I'm going to call it Cacophony of Evil. Everything's totally fine, isn't going anywhere. I kind of like that brand. The format it's established itself in a way that I'm comfortable with. Sonic Roadkill was turning into something I wasn't happy with. But also, even though, and that was the other thing. So Sonic Roadkill as a property, even though no one ever came to claim it, in fact, they never even came to claim the t-shirt, it was originally Sonic Roadkill of the Gods, and that came from a comment, and I always in my mind felt like, therefore, the name belonged to someone else. Also, I couldn't ever, if it meant something, I don't even know what it meant. This is Honey, I Shrunk the Cops by Star Fucking Hipsters. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, no, this is like I said, this is a pre-funk. I will obviously do a little bit of more of a vloggy thing, talking about myself, my day, and then we'll get to the news. I'll try to cover as many news stories as possible before I have to head out. I will not be playing too much. I'll be playing leftover crack adjacent bands like Choking Victim. I'm wearing my Choking Victim shirt, and I am the person who wears the band to their own show. I don't have a problem with that. I'll be playing some Star Fucking Hipsters. However, I won't be playing too much leftover crack. I found specifically when you play a band, when I do these pre-funks, and if I play like 2 hours of a band and I go see the show, I'm just less enthused to hear them because I've been listening for the last 2 hours. So I'm going to try to play other things. I was saying something like, damn it. Usually, oh, yeah, no, people with drones in their name. No, and it's clear that this show is not for everyone and continues to not be for everyone. I am slightly amused by people who take the time to stop, watch, realize it's not for them, and rather than move on, have to take the time to comment, hey, this free content I absolutely have no obligation to watch isn't for me. Okay, it's not for most people. It's niche. This is very, very niche. Thank you. Scared the hell out of me. I'm not gonna play 9/11 to infinity. They're 9/11 conspiracy theory opus. Is Dizza Crack still a 9? Yeah, whatever. This is Love Lies by Khaled and Normani. Yeah, but no. So yeah, I'm glad for anyone who tunes in for any reason. Thank you, but don't feel obligated. This isn't for everyone. It's not supposed to be. So yeah. Oh, and then what else? This is kind of wild. I've been talking to someone on Bumble, and so then I know, and I noticed in their profile, like it's just sort of generic talk, like, what do you like? I like honesty. What are your values? Honesty and integrity. Me too. Wow. And then I noticed in their profile that it said they were from New York, and I was like, oh wow, I'm from New York too. And that also explained, because they opened with, I like your style, and I was like, oh, I like their style too. That explains it. We have the same style. And then so blah blah blah. She says I'm from Queens. Anyway, I mentioned I grew up in Manhattan and I went to high school in Brooklyn. She says I grew up in Queens, but I went to Brooklyn Tech for a year. And I said I also went to Brooklyn Tech. He went to the same high school that I did. I mean, it's the largest public high school in the country, so lots of people went to the same high school that I did, but she would have gone roughly in the same era. Like, we would have had some of the same teachers. This is just, I don't know, it's just wild. And then today at work, because of course, what interesting person doesn't ramble on about their job like there's nothing else going on in the world? I have this thing. It's not my main work, but where I support programs who specifically have had a licensing referral. But yeah, no, I'm working with this program. I've worked with them for a long time, actually, but this is more targeted, like, your licensor says you've got some important violations. And she's very sweet. I get that. I just the sense that they're overwhelmed and they're doing their best. And I really need to impress. Oh, I do love that song. Should I play it? Should I play the Ooga Boogum song? Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, where did Love Victor air? What? It was Hulu, which is Disney. So Disney has removed a trans storyline from a show, and their excuse is some things parents want to talk to their children about themselves, which is true, but parents of trans children also want media and representation for their children. Whatever. Disney's the latest. I'll just put it that way. Disney's the latest. I haven't even gotten to the news yet. That's just. In any event, me and this program, I was their coach, but now they have a different coach. We really have to impress upon them. Like, this is serious. They will take away your license and you will not be able to serve children. Also, yeah, no, I mean, even though it's a new show, it's going to be a little bit more casual. I'm not planning to get, it's not like, there's a certain cadence to my shows because I'm trying to get through, I have a plan to like how many stories I can get through. That plan's already wrecked by the fact that it takes me 10 minutes to like make one point. So there's, if the regular cadence of this show isn't for you, this episode is especially not going to be for you. This is Back in Black by AC/DC. Off of Back in Black by AC/DC. Self-titled songs off of self-titled albums are my favorite things to announce. Sorry, I'm at to find something. I realize that I have. So, I'm sorry. Let me back up. I purposely put international news as my top story because I've noticed I can go very local. I can be very focused on like what my city council is doing, and then realize like especially say it, for an American to be like, oh, there's a whole world out there with all kinds of suffering going on, and I don't even think about it. So I really try and center. That being said, I am not an excellent source of international news. I'm covering a few areas, mostly where their conflicts are affecting us, or at least making headlines. But all sorts of things going on in Sudan, the Congo, Haiti. I was talking about South Korea yesterday, and I have no updates on that. I was talking about Germany yesterday, and I have no updates on that. Lots of things. If international news is what you're seeking, yeah, no, this is by way of my usual disclaimer. We are going to get into the news. It's going to involve things necessitatively that involve violence, other things in the world that may be unpleasant, harm, people harming each other is a lot of what makes the news. Unfortunately. That's just the sound of my cat tearing out my records. Seriously, I don't stop her. Should I stop her? Hi. Yeah, no, my my lap is available. Meow. Let me figure out what I'm gonna play next. But yeah, no, yeah, things going on in the world. Oh, I also predicted, so far, not one person did. I also predicted, because this often happens, after like a record setting live stream, like no one tunes in, which is absolutely fine with me. Like, I think we can all just take a little breather. But yeah, I'm still debating also whether I'm going to live stream from the show. That is a thing I can do. Um, this is Total Job. I think this is the only thing I haven't played this week by them, because I've between the originals and the remixes off of this album, and this is off of Danse Macabre. Oh, sorry, Carmen. Oh yes. But then also, yeah, no, and I was already saying about international news, but in general, I am just a source of information with my very strong biases that I try to both express and explain so you don't feel tricked. Yeah, one of the one of the comments was, "We found a Harris supporter." I'm like, "Oh, y'all hunting us now?" Because that doesn't sound creepy at all. But also, yeah, no, I'm not hiding. Well, I am hiding. I always talk about like my own little corner of the internet. There's a remix of this. I'm gonna listen to it later. Oh, okay. All right, I turned. All right. Have you been able to hear me? Okay. This really was the cacophony of Treble. Oh, but yeah, no, I do think I'm actually going to extend that brand to Cacophony of Evil, just because I like the sound of that. Cacophony of Evil. Oh. I'm gonna play this out. But yeah, and I should not, yeah, I am a source of information, but I should not be anyone's complete source of information. And I say that only because I think some people, we're getting some semi-regular viewers, and I appreciate y'all so much. I really, really do. I do this for y'all. Some of whom really have my back, Dre, when... And yeah, no, to that particular question that was asked, that I appreciate a supporter, a channel, I don't know what, yeah, no, I don't know, a friend, I don't want to say, yeah, a friend, has my back. But my answer is, this show's whatever you want it to be, honey. No, I don't. I also, on the sort of quickies episode, the early editions, the pre-funk, I don't water down my wine because I'm going to be out and about and I don't want to have to pee 1,000 times. And I'm kind of like, you know, I don't want to pay bar prices so I'm kind of trying to get drunk a little bit faster. And I normally, I mean, I make a lot of jokes about being drunk on the show, but you're like, are you even drunk? And I'm like, watch till the end. If you watch till the end, I start to slur my words, but I also try to go off the air before I embarrass myself. Though there have been episodes, especially at Sonic Roadshow, where I've passed out on the air. Like I'm doing the vibe-in portion where I'm like, okay, we're done with the news, let's just listen to the music. And then I literally woke up in my chair and was like, okay, I'm still live on the air. It is daylight, and... But we don't roll like that anymore. That's in the past. I'm a health and wellness influencer now. We're going to talk about running, which I do actually do. Well, yeah, no, we're not going to get to that. I think I'm going to do a whole health and wellness episode. I think I'm going to do a whole food episode. I think I'm going to do a whole local episode. Because pretty much, I mean, some tech and science, but I notice viewers dropping off. I look at the algorithms at the end of the episode, like when do people stop watching? They definitely stop watching when I get my guitar out. They don't want to, no one wants to see me play guitar, except John Jacobs. Thank you. Carmen's still here, by the way. And then I don't know if you... Oh, there she goes. Oh, there she goes. And then I don't know if you can see her. Daisy is here. Hi, Daisy. You want to jump up? Oh, Duke, you literally going to jump over Daisy to jump up? What a douchebag. All right, Daisy, work it out. He didn't do anything. You're right there, and you have every right to my lap. I looked at you in the eyes, and I said, Daisy, do you want to jump up? Assert that dominance. Jump up. She leapfrogged over you, bro. Daisy. Okay, but you're going to have to actually jump up. Much like Duke, I'm not picking anyone up. Okay. For her, it's more just a height thing. There's Duke. Daisy. Last call. Last call. You're scratching up my tights. Jump up. Alright, I lied. I will pick you up. And then immediately you're... Hi, Duke. I'll pet you. I love you. I'll give you attention, but Daisy was standing right there, and I invited her to my lap, and now she's in my lap. Alright, that's how it goes sometimes. And if you're like, wait, is that just the lighting, or is she green? Yes, I dyed my dogs for Halloween, and it was the dumbest decision I ever made. I'm never doing that again. This is violent. In any event, I had made a very conscious choice to put international news up front so I could front and center it, and then I realized that doing weather first has become my excuse to not have to do doing the weather first. And so, and it's all really just for a really lame joke. It is raining in Seattle. It may not be currently raining in Seattle. Today is supposed to be the wettest day of the year. They were predicting up to 1.5 inches by midnight, though it does not appear to be. I was trying to look at, oh, Daisy, you really are fucking up my types. That's okay. That's okay. We love you. While looking it up, I found an article from November 19th, 2012. November 19th is statistically the most likely to be the wettest day, have the most rain in Seattle, raining 89 of the past 120 years, including today's deluge. I don't remember it particularly raining a lot on November 19th, 2012, but I'll take Bill Chappell's word for it. I don't know what Daisy is doing now. Like, I think she wants down, but I don't know if we can figure that out. Is that true, Daisy? Do you want down? You want to get down, or are you good? Do you want to sit down or go down? Because right now you're like kind of like perched on my knees, nervously scoping everything out, and I'm not sure what you want to do. We just like, we have to put my knees together and we can help. Should I float my knees? Maybe we can sit down if that's what you want to do? No, that's scary. Okay. No, I'm not trying to scare you, Daisy. I mean, it's not a thrill ride. It's just my lap. Oh my God, little princess. So normally when she sits in my lap on a Zoom call, I have a little pillow that she sits on, but I don't have it handy because that's like in my work area, which is, well, it's actually right there, but the chair that I usually sit in for work. I've actually just been sitting on a milk crate. That's what I'm sitting on right now. I lost my yoga ball and now I'm just sitting on a milk crate. I ordered a new yoga ball, but it hasn't arrived yet. I'm going to invite you down. Yeah, okay. And then apparently, amid all the storms in the Northeast, 2 people died from heart attacks after shoveling snow. Those seem to be the only fatalities. But again, we were talking about this. Like, how old is too old to hang Christmas tree lights? How old is too old to like shovel your own snow? But what do you do if you're aging in place? This is your home, and as you know, you're legally required to shovel the snow. Well, you may not know. If you live in a house, the sidewalk outside of your house is public property, but you're responsible for the maintenance of it in terms of, keeping it free of debris and things, keeping it free of specifically snow, ice, so salting it. I don't know. This is here in Seattle. I don't know what other places and their rules are. So in any event, so you do that, but anyway, it sounds like 2 people died from died of heart attacks after shoveling snow in the storms in the Northeast. Meanwhile, Patch reports that the Franklin fire containment has reached 63%. So 63% of the fire, that's still is about 2/3 contained, but still about 1/3 to go. As firefighters brace for Santa Ana winds. And then I was, oh, this is actually kind of cool. Well, it's not. Yeah, wildfires aren't cool. I was looking up the wildfires in New Jersey, and I can hold on. Okay, Providence. Oh no, I have to zoom in pretty. Okay. Okay, I literally have no idea where Massachusetts is on a map. Like I'm looking at this map right now and I'm like, is that really where Massachusetts is? Um, yeah, no, I'm from New York. Wait, is that true? Okay, no, because oh well, okay, upstate New York. Because I always say like go down to Boston, but okay, I am. Y'all, geography is not my thing. Oh yeah, again, this is all in service of please don't let me be your main or best or only source of information. So I was looking. Okay, so no, there is a wildfire map and it is nationwide. I'm sorry, this is what I'm reporting. You can't see it. It's not. Oh, there you go. There's New Jersey, and so it's blue. It says Jennings Creek fire status contained. Size 200 acres. Initial location 3.1 miles of South Greenwood Lake, New York. It talks about the firefighters units. Yeah, no, anyway. But it's a nationwide wildfire map, so I can go to Malibu right now. Um, and this is at. I'm sorry. What is it at? Fireweatheravalanche.org. I thought for some reason I thought it was just like specific to New Jersey. And then I was like, oh wow, this is no, I can look in my own region. For some reason, there are not a lot of wildfires in Washington, like Oregon and Idaho, and then we get like the blowover. In fact, here I can show it to you right now because that's what it just pulled up. Um, yeah, no, so those are active fires. The weirdest one is there's one that's just like I don't know what it is because I'm looking at it and it shows topography on this map, but I don't know if you can see this. This is like yeah, there's an active wildfire. Yeah, you can see the like the red, but you can't see the background. And it is like right on the border between Oregon and Washington. It's literally like no, I'm not allowed to cross into there. I'm going to stay here. But for whatever reason, Oregon and well, knock on wood, Oregon and oh, for whatever reason, because we've already deforested it all. There's nothing left to burn. Okay, I think that may actually be true. Weisenhower. Um, but no, let's take a look at Malibu. What, me when I don't know where Malibu is. It's near LA, right? I mean it's oh hey, yes. I was yeah, no, I don't know if you're watching now. I was just saying thank you for tuning in last night. Thank you for jumping into the comments and uh, okay. This is simple plan with I'm just a kid because I don't know what to play and I'm because I'm just a little tiny kid. This is I will warn this is a pre-funk. I am warning again. This is a pre-funk show, meaning I am heading out shortly to go to an event. So I'm going to keep it pretty brief, but we'll talk a little bit about news of the day. Right. I think this is I'm Just a Kid. This is whatever this is off of No Pad, No Helmet, Just Balls by Simple Plan. Okay, Ventura, Oxnard. Am I in the right place? Is that, okay, no, that's a new fire. Oh, if you zoom out, like, it shows you where the bigger fires are. Okay, I found it. Is it, oh no, that's in Oregon. Oh, well, at least it's, okay, wait. Oh, No, that's in Arizona. Huh. Well, at least according to this map and the way I'm looking at it right now, there are bigger fires in Oregon and Arizona than there are in California. But I guess the important thing to note is there are forest fires raging across the United States all the time, all year round. This is definitely not I'm Just a Kid, but whatever it is, we're good. Oh, and this is according to Bloomberg. This is less to do with wildfires, but more just general weather and climate and hackers and all that. Blackout risk is rising for North American grid, study says. Actually, no. The risk of blackouts will increase for most of North America in the coming decade due to surging electricity demand and closing of fossil fuel plants, according to a report by a grid reliability regulator. So Washington brags about how green its power is, but that's because a lot of it comes from hydro, and dams actually have their own costs, environmental costs, mostly to salmon. Nonetheless, and I think Amazon's planning to build a bunch of nuclear power plants along the Columbia Basin. I'm not worried about. I don't think I'm personally where I get my power is too reliant on fossil fuels as is. I think that was When I'm With You, and this is Meet You There. Oh, okay. Finally, some international news. So, following the fall of the Assad regime in Syria, families are reuniting. Thousands of people, like political prisoners, basically were released, have been released. Some are still missing, though. After they fled the prison, their families came to where the area where they were, but they can't find their family members. But again, roads that have been closed off for decades, or not decades, well, at least at least a decade or so, are open again, and so families are reuniting. Meanwhile, according to Reuters, Palestinian families sue State Department over U.S. support of Israeli military. Holy shit, that's a heartbreaking picture. I don't know if you can see what this is. This looks like something out of Hollywood, like out of Avengers or something, but it's literally a kid who seems to be using some kind of poles as he's just climbing on rubble, and he looks to be about I know this is. And he looks to be I don't know, 6 years old, and then it's just, I don't know if you can see Also, according to Reuters, Ukraine kills Russian chemical weapons chief Igor Krylov in Moscow. I have absolutely nothing new to report on the Madison, Wisconsin school shooting. As I've already reported, appears that it was a juvenile who attended the school. Officials are still all over the place. There are rumors and other things that are leaking online, but I'm not. I report facts, not speculation, and so if any of those things turn out to be true, I will report them. Until then, well, it seems they have nailed down the age of this individual. We'll say they're 15, but beyond that, police do say a combination of factors, and they have spoken to the parents, but they're still, and this is a shooting at a Christian school that left one student and a teenager and one teacher dead and 5 injured. Abundant Life Christian School in Madison, Wisconsin. Oh. This is Anywhere followed by Only an Hour or Two, both by Date Night with Brian. Me, when a part of me is like, is this the right speed? Should we try it? Yeah, no. It sounds good either way, but yeah, I think that's right. Congress unveils funding deal with more than $100 billion in disaster aid. Meanwhile, BBC reporting that Trump gets $15 million in a ABC News defamation case involving George Papadopoulos. I'm sorry. George Papadopoulos is the dad from Webster. George Stephanopoulos. Y'all, stop me. Ma'am. I just loved how Webster called her ma'am instead of mom. Like, it was just felt right in the rightest way. But that one episode where he calls her mom, and it like tore your heart apart. Shout out to Emmanuel Lewis forever. Shout out to Heather O'Rourke forever. But yeah, no, again, it's the BBC. I don't see a lot of American press reporting this, and I'm like, but yeah, what is interesting to people is that these companies are making deals rather than go to court, when people are saying that these defamation cases are pretty flimsy because, I don't know. I think it's all ring kissing. I think it's all goose stepping, but whatever. NBC News: Trump and Biden signal emerging fight over the future of the Postal Service. I will say, this is like a 2 or 3 year old correction. I've been saying that it was a 5-person panel. Apparently. A couple things from this article, and this is NBC News. This is Raquel Cornell Uribe. Uribe from NBC News. One thing they point out is that the United States Postal Service was actually founded in 1775. It is older than the United States itself. Again, the context is Trump talking about privatizing it. Any effort to privatize the agency would require the approval of its board of governors made up of 11 members. I've insisted over and over and over for the last 5 years that it was 5 members, and I didn't realize DeJoy is actually one of it's 11 members, not 5, and he's one of them. Nonetheless, I do know still the president can't fire him directly, and it still requires the approval of that board to get rid of Louis DeJoy as Postmaster General. Obviously, none of that's going to happen in the next month with Trump coming into office, and he's the one who appointed DeJoy. DeJoy is the one who's talked about, he's the one who's actually talked about privatizing. He's also the one who's raised the price of stamps like 27 times in a year and a half. Yes, I am obsessed with Louis DeJoy. I will read any post office article that comes up. Anyway, this fight over Biden trying to like sort of set up protections. He's trying to nominate a guy who previously was on the board, but his term expired. But they're trying to, basically, again, it needs congressional approval. So while Democrats still have the opportunity, they're trying to get at least one more person to I don't know, just be a measure of protection. This is, and I'm playing this for the first time. This is the gears. Oh, wait. I'm just going to play 4 on the floor. Oh, in other vlog or personal news. Okay. I think I ruined my rubber chicken. I am a clown without my rubber chicken. I don't know if you can hear. Bus. Okay, that at the end sounds right, but at least I still have my horn. But for real, like now I'm so mad that I followed that video. I was like, ha ha ha, fill my rubber chicken with wine and see what happens. I'm obviously I'm not as hi Duke. I was just about to talk to you about you. You can jump up. Jump up. Yeah, you can jump. You're a big boy. You can jump. Yes. I was not as like upset as when Duke got sick recently ish. But I like my rubber chicken squeals are like part of my voice. Like I feel unexpectedly like silenced. Like I'm like I wish the rubber chicken a speedy recovery. I'm gonna have to buy another one. Oh, and I just realized you can't hear the music at all. Okay. How long has that been? Okay, it is what it is. Don't drink and drive, kids. I've got a 4 on the floor and a 5th under the seat. I just caught the lyrics. This is the gears. Also 4 on the floor with 4 on the floor. Oh, that's interesting. Program repeats on both sides. I think this is the devil dancing. Oh my gosh. This is according to The Hill. The GOP recommends Liz Cheney be criminally investigated over January 6th work. The fact that they can say January 6th without being completely ashamed of themselves just shows how warped we are on like what actually happened and like the history of that now. I can't even with any of this shit. United Healthcare CEO shooting suspect has been charged with murder, indicted for murder, and as an act of terrorism, among other weapons charges in New York by DA Alvin Bragg. Oh, and then, yeah, I mean, I guess I could do a... No, there's no reason, yeah. People are sharing pictures of deny, defend, depose signs and graffiti they've seen in public, and it's shocking. I mean, it's not. Some of these people, some of these are just like spray painted, but some of these, like this Luigi with the, they're not sexter bombs. What are those bullets called? There's a name for them, but they have them written on it. Someone really put a lot of thought and effort into that. A lot of them have circle A's, and again, as someone who has anarchy branding on my body, while I question whether or not I still identify as an anarchist, I do get it, but I'm like, oh, that's why I was once radical, but I'm not anymore. This one was a police officer, and it's like the Monopoly guy, and then you can't read it, but the police tape says those words. People, like I said a couple days ago, an artist I really like and care about, and who does like interesting, cool political stuff, suddenly they're doing stuff like that. People with talent, and who I think otherwise I might agree with politically, are spending their time, energy, and talent celebrating that, which I never will. And then at risk at bringing up the topic that I think brought in so many viewers yesterday, online... No, me when I'm trying to come up with like algo speak to like avoid it. Online autonomous aircraft panic. Conspiracy thinking has gone mainstream. This is according to the Washington Post. Yeah, invasion coming off the ocean, targeting sensitive infrastructure like bridges and nuclear plants. None of this is real. I'm going to play the Dare. I think the last time I did a pre-funk was when I headed out to the Dare. Only to discover the show had sold out. Wah wah. So I did not see the Dare live. But I did destroy disco. No, this is Movement by the Dare. Oh, I know what I need to play next, actually. Yeah, none of these claims can be substantiated, and state and federal officials are struggling to calm a wave of online anxiety that has spread to multiple states. But with public trust in mainstream media at a record low, the pipeline from trending content to full-blown conspiracy has never been shorter. Which is why I really, especially, when something like last night, and I'm like, and no, I don't think 300 plus people came here last night to get news. I think 300 plus people came here to ridicule me. Well, that's fine. I talk about hiding my own little corner of the internet, but you know what? I mean, it's better someone like me with thick skin than someone else who's actually going to be like experience and feel thoughts of harm. And like, I don't give a shit. Say whatever you want. Seriously, that's an invitation. I will play this out. This is You Can Never Go Home by The Dare. Valid. More than half of U.S. adults now get their news from social media. According to Pew Research. And voracious demands of the content economy often influence what's considered newsworthy and how fast stories develop. I've experienced this in real time. Again, I am pre-funkin' getting ready to go to the. I haven't played any. Okay, I haven't played any leftover crack. We can do that. We can play some, but then I'll play some choking victim, and then maybe some more star fucking hipsters. Um, oh, oof. Um, oh, oh, no, no. Wait. With the distillers. Okay. All right. Well, I might end up playing the entire B side of this record. Having just said, I don't like playing the band that I'm gonna play. Yeah, okay, but who knows what they're gonna play tonight? Okay, I'm not fucking around. I'm not missing other. I have done this and then gone too long because this is fun. I love live streaming on the internet. It's my favorite thing to do in the world.
Commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade. This fool talking about no, ain't got no secret weapon. Just crazy. Shut up, fool. Ain't nobody ever accomplished by being caught up in anything. Self-pity. I knew it. All these rich folks got caught here. Town smacked up. You don't hear no vibes. You don't hear nothing but your pea brain rolling around your head. Some people never learn. I ain't afraid to fly. It ain't afraid of no teach this sucker a lesson. Kill those suckers.
I know the music in the background Is it?
About this sucker.
Is it Beethoven? No. Well, I know it's on the. I know it's from A Clockwork Orange, and then the samples are from 18. Oh, speaking of disputes with neighbors, we were talking about an 80s stars disputes with neighbors specifically. We were talking about Sylvester Stallone, and it actually made me think of Mr. T. Mr. T bought a property and then clear cut like 60 trees because he was allergic, but that really pissed off his neighbors. But it didn't matter because it was his property, so they could just be mad about it. This is actually Leftover Crack, the band I'm going to see tonight. I will let you know, and or I might be live streaming from the show. We'll see. And again, thanks to anyone who's tuned in or watched. Thanks to Dre specifically for tuning in and commenting on the new name. What do you think? Cacophony of Treble. This is the new shit. It's always gonna be just like the old shit. I don't change things up too much. And again, thanks, Dre, for having my back. And people in the comments are just saying some stupid shit. I mean, I joke, like, moderator. But yeah, no, at some point, if this channel grows enough, yeah, probably. Which is a real thing. I can assign, like, other people to be moderators. Actually, I'm going to look into it, whether I can do that for you and a couple of other people anyway, just preemptively, even if I haven't been brigaded enough to need moderators yet. I emphasize yet. And we are like T-minus 15 minutes for this episode. I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, no, the samples are all from. This is according to Associated Press. Nuclear bunker sales increased despite warnings that they aren't going to provide protection. When Bernard Jones Jr. and his wife Doris built their dream home, they didn't hold back. A grotto swimming pool with a waterfall for hot summer days. And I said, this is Associated Press. This is Martha Mendoza in Associated Press. A grotto swimming pool with a waterfall for hot summer days, a home theater for cozy winter nights, a fruit orchard to harvest in the fall, and a vast underground bunker in case disaster strikes. The world is not becoming a safer place, he said. We wanted to be prepared. Under a nondescript metal hatch near the private basketball court, there is a hidden staircase that leads down to rooms with beds for about 25, bathrooms, and 2 kitchens, all backed by self-sufficient energy source. All that sounds. I'm secretly a prepper. I admit that. We are listening to Leftover Crack in anticipation of. This episode has about 15 minutes left because then I'm heading out to see Leftover Crack. Hup. Pick it up. With water, electricity, clean air, and food, they felt ready for any disaster, even a nuclear blast, at their bucolic home in California's Inland Empire. If I have not previously reported, there are suburban parts of California that we want to be our own state. So that's actually okay with me too. I know there's red California. When we do our Cascadia now, we'll work it out. You can have your pockets. I'm not. Republic of Marin County, where all the rich people, whatever. Global security leaders are warning nuclear threats are growing as weapons spending surges to $91.4 billion last year. At the same time, private bunker sales are on the rise globally, from small metal boxes to crawl inside of to extravagant underground mansions. Critics warn these bunkers create a false perception that nuclear war is survivable. They argue that people planning to live through an atomic blast aren't focusing on the real and current dangers posed by nuclear threats and the critical need to stop the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. So again, I'm like, oh wow, ICBMs are in the news again. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. This was, that acronym was burned into my brain when I was a child. I was like 5th grade or something. And it's still in there because I'm like, what does ICBM stand for? Oh yeah, I immediately remember. But what we're not talking about is deproliferation. Proliferation is more and more nuclear weapons. Deproliferation is when there are less and less. But we stopped talking about that in the late 80s, I guess. After we did it, or yay, we won! Racism is over, and then you just close your eyes and this is what I want to play. This is called So You Want to Be a Cop. Possibly thought, I'm going to play Look Who's Talking Now, and then Muppin Namblin with the Distillers, and then I'm going to play the Distillers. Okay. Oh. might play Atheist Anthem again. I know I played it last night. Well, I was like, I know I'm playing a lot of leftover track. This is the pre-funk. This is a part where I play a bunch of leftover track because it's the pre-funk. It's also the end of the episode. So is Karma sitting on my lap canonically the screen grab for this episode? Let me know if a cat in a lap is what brought you to this episode, because talk about a cacophony of treble, huh? I have a lot of versions of this song. This is not the best one for sure. This is this is leftover crack off of the E sides and the F sides. These are like demos and versions. Yeah, no, this is not a great version of the song. This is a great song. This show literally lived up to its name. This is a cacophony of treble. Even in my own headphones, I can. I mean, actually, oh wow. That was not intentional. We'll see. Yeah, no, I've never thought of the band Leftover Crack as a cacophony of treble, but they hit the high notes, and I'm going to see people who, some of this music is 20, 30 years old, can they still hit the high notes? We'll see if it's a cacophony of treble. I'll let you know. Yeah, I'm still available to be in a Crush band if you need a lead singer or anyone in Seattle. I used to post shit like this on Craigslist. The Distillers.
So you're stupid, you still believe it. We'll never find it, the real connection is simply the one that deny it. Who said that a wish would be heard and answer the wish on the morning star? And it's so pathetic, you are pathetic, it's all you aspire to be. You'll never find it, the rainbow connection, the homeless, the wealthy, and me. All of us are at a job, could say nature's a bitch.
These are kind of like just placeholder news articles because I don't think these are even bussing. No, bussing with the theys. Fuck them boys. Wait, what are we? Oh, not good. I didn't even. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I'm about to go out. I'm about to get on a light rail, y'all. I need to like, yeah. I need to pull shit together. Hi. This is the Distillers. No, I'm not going to. I'm like, this is Hate Me by the Distillers. Woman who stowed away on Delta flight to Paris apprehended again, this time trying to get into Canada via Greyhound. And he turns around and he's like, coming up next on this channel is, if this were a regular episode, I'd be going to transportation news next, but thanks for watching. Yeah, no, this is, I almost said this is atheist anthem. It is not. This is Sick of It All. episode. Thanks for watching. Seriously. Yeah, no. Thanks for listening to the Distillers. Is that irreverent? Shout out to the Hellcat series that has Boot. Look at it, look, okay, that's awesome. Specifically Volume 3. Look at that. Oh yeah, no, that wasn't that hard to find. Give him the boot, and I'm pretty sure volume, yeah, give him the boot. Let's see what's on it. Oh my god, is this, oh yeah, audio CD. Volume 4, Volume 5, great punk compilation, I know, I know. Yep. Oh. The Distillers, Dropkick Murphys, Most Bombs Die Alone. Oh. I need to track down like all these songs. Every single song on this record is a banger. And this record being Give 'Em the Boot Volume 3. We are closing this shit out. Because I am heading to the show bus. But I will be taking the light rail. Public transportation. This is Atheist Anthem by Leftover Crack. But okay. Let's find out. Roger narrated the end of Disasters where their song is actually called Give 'Em the Boot. Oh, Joe Summer and the Mescaleros are on here. Oh. Holy shit. I don't know why I thought Atheist Anthem was on this. Okay. Yeah, Sick as All and Atheist Anthem go together in my head so strongly when I was like, oh, Leftover Crack and Distillers, that has to be the degrees of separation, that has to be the Kevin Bacon. The bacon that ties the BLT together. I love this song so much. Cacophony of Treble, Evil, Treble Evil. Straight up Zune was it Pennsylvania, right? Pennsylvania? Okay. 2024 new rule. New rules for flying. Do you recline? Do you not? New rules for concert. Do you videotape? Do you not? New rule. Do you shout out requests or not? I take requests, but is that by invitation or not? Play Freebird is obviously old, stale, and tired. Although you'd be amazed how many bands will just break into that.
And you know there ain't no such thing as leftover crack?
I'm going to play this out. No, I'm not. Well, you know I can't. Dude, shut the fuck up every single time. Oh, I knew what I was going to play, but I've already... Oh, also, I'm talking on a mic that doesn't even work anymore. Right, well, this is what I was working on earlier, and I'm going to bed, so it's only a stat. I'm not going to bed, I'm going to actually go to bed. Baby, I'm a dance on the dance floor. When you try to she falls apart. Like to dance, like to dance, like to dance in the dark. She falls apart. Dance in the dark. Love to dance, love to dance, love to dance in the dark. Seriously though, I had a thing that I was going to play. I thought I could play something. I can play songs. I can play songs. Oh, wait. Oh. think I could play, but I can't play any leftover crack. I can't play any. Okay, time to go. Yeah, time to go to the show. Time to go to bed. It probably is, but it's time to go to the show. For me, not for you. That's all the show you get. Good night.